Hello there, beautiful people. My name is Rafael from Visions of Rafael, and today I'm here with a pick a card tarot reading. So today we have 4 piles, and this pick a card is about what is your divine purpose. So we will be talking about what your divine purpose is in this lifetime, in this world. We have as pile number 1, the Familiar Tarot with Angel Aura, which looks really pretty. It has, I hope you can see it on camera, kind of like a metallic rainbow effect. So this is for pile number 1. And then for pile number 2, we have the Phantasma Tarot with green aventurine. Let's see if you can see it. Hope it's focused. So that's for pile number 2. Now for pile number 3, we have the original Waite tarot deck with malachite. And this one kind of reminds me of Scream. Do you see it? So this is for pile number 3. So for pile number 4, we have the Little Prince tarot deck with a moonstone ring, as you can see here. It's very pretty. So that's for pile number 4. So just focus your intuition on the energy of the cards. These have already been shuffled on the energy it's supposed to entail. So pile number 1 with the Familiar Tarot deck and the Angel Aura. Pile number 2 with Phantasma Tarot and the Aventurine. Then we have pile number 3 with the original Waite and the Malachite. And then we have pile number 4 with the Little Prince Tarot deck and a moonstone. So the timestamps will be found in the description, and I'm going to give you a little moment to meditate on the cards and really focus on it and hone in on the energy to see which ones are meant for you. So really breathe and don't think about it too much, just focus on the energies. Okay, hello there, beautiful pile number 1s. You have chosen the Familiar Tarot deck with the Angel Aura, and I've already pre-shuffled the cards for you. So first of all, I already see that there might be like a big spiritual journey ahead of you, or like you're already very in touch with spirit and angels, because you chose the spirit, like the Angel Aura, which like to me and in general is like a very spiritual card. It holds a lot of like mysticism in it. So we have, I'm pretty sure we have 6 cards for you. So for part 1, we have Who Are You? So who are you? I'm already seeing that you might be a little young, or a little bit of a younger soul. But I see that this is a very powerful life, a very strong life. Therefore, what are you doing? We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we got another card for that, which is the 8 of Wands in reverse. Then I'm seeing already that you're already working on creating a new physical reality for yourself, and I see that this might not be going as fast or as strong as you would hope it would have. But then we have, what is your divine purpose? And then we have the Death card. And don't be frightened, but we will get into this later. Okay. And then what should you be doing? It's the Knight of Swords. Cool. Okay. And then we have one little card for the end. And this one will speak about something that we'll speak on later. Okay. So, who are you? So what I'm seeing, like I said, is that you might be young or you might have some children, and I'm seeing that you're a very emotionally kind person, somebody who would really love to help everybody on their path and bloom life. And I also see that maybe sometimes you'll feel a little scared as if you're asking too much, because I'm seeing that maybe in the past you've been, and this is a very strong word of course, but you've had some rejection or like a little bit of neglect in your life, and I see that that has brought you maybe some underlying trauma in a way. But maybe you had some brother and sisters who were also in this situation with you, and I also feel as though that you do have a very soft and kind heart, and that there is a lot of love to give and a lot of things to share. But what are you doing at this moment? So I see that maybe like right now you're in a very new part of your journey, a very new life path, and maybe you're a little confused at this moment. You're a little distraught about what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you're a little scared and a little bit of in a feral mode, because maybe you feel like you want to do something, you want to create a business or do something in a professional sense, and you're kind of insecure and a little sad about how people are gonna approve of this. But it seems like this is going to be quite a long journey, and that this isn't something that like is just gonna, like, it's gonna have its peaks and its lower moments. And I also, like, with the Eight of Wands, it seems like you've like had like maybe the magic in life has felt a little low in your world, and maybe it's felt a little bit as if things aren't here for you in a way. Things are just like almost like you're watching a movie and you are just somebody in someone else's perspective, and somebody who needs to watch over the people, but also like maybe in a way that you feel a little neglected at times. But I especially see that you're gonna need to be taking your time. Again, I'm hearing you're gonna need to take your time again to really make sure that you're gonna be fine, because you've been through so much in your past, and now that you're back to where you are, you know what you're gonna be doing in the future. But you need to make sure that you know what the plan is, and you want to make sure that you're gonna be fine. So therefore we have the Death card. in what is your divine purpose. And okay, intriguing. I'm seeing a very strong sense that you are actually part of what is supposed to heal slash turn around the family trauma that you've inherited. So there's actually quite a lot of pain in your soul from the parents that you've had, or parental figures that you've had, and I'm seeing that this is actually like you are the ending of this cycle, and that's the divine purpose you have for this lifetime. One of the many, of course, divine purposes that you have and have gotten in this world is to make sure your parents stop, not per se that your parents stop who they've been, but more in a sense where you stop the the trauma from going on, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I'm seeing that you've like had a lot of darkness in your world. You've been overdrawn with so much pain, but your heart and your mind is really trying to stay so healthy and really trying to be as bright as it can. And I feel like you are able to fully light up this world again. And I see some magic for you, or at least like that some intentions are going to be needed for you. And I'm also seeing that maybe the moon cycle, so you might be a water sign. I'm also getting a Sagittarius. Oh, intriguing. Oh, Taurus. Okay. So you might also be a Taurus, so very much family oriented. I feel like this family thing is really like what has been with you for so long, and I feel like you and the siblings, or you and some pets, like I feel like you felt quite alone with these counterparts of yours in this younger state of mind, in a sense. So maybe one older sibling, or you're the oldest sibling. I do not think that you are the youngest. Of course you might be. But I'm starting to see a light at the tunnel for your journey, and I think that for the first part it's going to be because the way that you are going to definitively stop the trauma from happening anymore for like upcoming generation, for future generations, if these are of course planned, but especially for you as well, and also for healing of the past. Yeah, also for healing of the ancestors you've got, and healing for the people that you've spoken to in your life. And like, because of course when you heal this family trauma, you're also going to be healing the people that you meet in your life because of all the knowledge that you've gathered. And I'm seeing that there's going to be a certain time that you're going to notice what it truly is. And I feel like maybe still now you're kind of hesitant about making a decision forward about the fact that they are very bad for your mental capacity, very bad for your mental stability. They do not know what you're like. They do not know who you are and the power that you hold. And like truly you're like somebody who can go head first. You're very strong, you're very smart, you're very I'm hearing a little stubborn maybe, so that could also be a thing. But I feel like that might be healthy in the situation, but maybe that's something to also like do some shadow work about. Like why is it that you're so stubborn? Because I feel like you're very smart, but I also feel like there's so many people around you that you could learn from so much, and that you could see a lot of like brightness from. And like maybe also, yeah, I feel like maybe your confidence like is through this past situation, having been so caught up in the lies of the people around you, so caught up in the deception. I feel that there's this lack of like Nope, I don't know if it's lack of confidence, but that's a little bit of what it feels like. Lack of assurance, lack of like assertiveness in who you are, and especially on the inside. And for what you should be doing, the advice that you're getting from this reading so far is that you should truly like go head first with this knife and this knowledge that you've got, like head first. One thing I'm also seeing now is that you've got one of the cups, one of the pentacles, one of the wands, and one of the swords, and a major arcana. Super interesting. You might have like a very broad like chart, like a very big chart of like energies. So a lot of energies like intertwined. But I really see that there's going to be a certain time, a time perk, a certain breaking point where like these people that have been so hard on you, and with you seeing and thinking that maybe it's just like, maybe it's just your perspective, maybe it's just that, which it honestly really isn't. Like, it's not all just your perspective. It's like, it really seems that you're being kept quiet in a sense, and that you're not really seen for the person that you are. And there's going to be a moment in time where you're going to be like, you know what? I see the issue, I see the problem, I know you need to get out of the situation and just make sure that you're going to be heading for yourself, going head first for the truth that you hold, the power that you hold, the things that you want to go for, and maybe seeing like a very big spiritual journey, maybe that you want to be more intertwined into the spiritual business as well, and maybe even an accountant for some reason. I just see that you're gonna, you have this big passion, and you should go head first for it and really leave these people behind, because then I see that you're gonna be clearing up the energy of insecurity, the energy of not being able to feel like you could move forward, and yeah, like if you see here, you have these three little owls, so these three birds sitting on this branch, and then you have two birds, two crows sitting on this branch as well, but this branch is broken off, so now there's two, and here there are three. And I feel that you are gonna be saying like, hey, you know what, I am gonna go live my life. I'm done with this. I see that this is painful for me. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I'm supposed to be. I want to feel happier. I want to feel stronger. I want to feel me. I want to feel authentic. I want to feel powerful. And then let's now see the last card that you've got. I really feel like there's going to be a very big healing time for you, and that in your elderly years, you're going to be such a healed, honest, truthful, painless, but big character with a story. Cool. Wow, yeah. Because this is where it's going to lead if you do this. So this is talking about success. Oh wow, truly. What I'm seeing is emotional stability, being able to know where the waves are, know where you are, know who you are. I'm seeing unconditional for the self, just success, happiness, feeling strong and powerful. I'm seeing that you're going to be able to keep your own feelings to yourself so much more, and the flow of your energy is going to feel amazing. So if you start to like go for your own plan, try to leave the past behind, forgive and accept, and love the self, forgive the self for everything. So I forgive them, I forgive myself, but I let it go. So I'm hearing chakra healing. There might be some, throat chakra. There might be some pains in your throat chakra. So throat and solar plexus are the two that I'm seeing the most. So maybe look into that, do some chants, and meditate on it, because the throat chakra speaks a lot about communication. So maybe you felt really silenced, and maybe it's time to really start speaking up for yourself a little bit more, but especially speak up for yourself towards yourself. Say, you know what, this is not okay. I feel unhappy. This is wrong. I feel wrong. You might also be in Aries, by the way, but I'm seeing that you should, really, it's just the time of growing into this independence. It's time to start growing up in a way, and time to fly away from the nest, you see, because you've been at it for such a long time. This trauma has really kept you in your bed, in your home, in yourself, in your head, and such a bad gut feeling. Maybe if you even have some stomach pains, this might also be due to the trauma that you've been through. But I'm really seeing just introspection and feeling the self some more, and this is really gonna lead to the success. Look at the Knave of Cups. It's these kind of they're really cute, but I don't want to say ugly looking creatures, because I'm sure you are beyond stunning. So let's not touch this to you, but let's touch it on the general tarot sense. So this is they look a little bit a little bit like ugly creatures, and then you have this one who looks very feral, very serious, very dangerous in a sense. Then you have the cat, who of course looks very feminine and pretty, but still has this edge to it, and this I don't know, this edge, this untethered. Then you have the crows, who of course look very scary and have this energy about them. But then you have the chariot, this unicorn, this strong, beautiful, let's see if I can put it up a bit close. This beautiful, beautiful unicorn. I'm seeing friendships in the future, being able to connect with these friendships. Two of Cups, finding a love within the self, but also being able to date, and if you have a lover, to actually be able to feel each other more. And because you'll be exploring the self so much more, you'll be able to actually find the people more and more that really belong to the person that you are, that belong and intertwine with the energy that you are fully intertwined with. And you've got this strength inside of you. And really, Lilith might be someone that you're going to be looking into. She I kind of feel like she's in there. If you're interested in witchcraft, I'm of course seeing some candle magic, and don't worry about time too much. Just be in the moment, because you've got the time. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And maybe try to wake up in the morning someday, because it can truly be so healing. The fresh air, the way that the sun shines, the way that you, when it's 1 p.m. and you wake up, it's the second that you really focus on what you're doing again, it's oh, it's already 4 p.m. But if you wake up at 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. and by the way, I'm really bad at this, so I'm not trying to say that this is a different situation, but yeah, I feel it's gonna give you a lot more clarity. And do some journaling, write some things down, maybe hold a diary, maybe try and see some creative projects with friends, maybe do some drawing with a good friend of yours. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So your divine purpose is truly, to a big part of it at least, so what you're hearing in this reading and what we focused on, is to stop this like cycle from continuing, to stop this situation from continuing. And besides that, I also see that you're here to like make people feel balanced in their own shadows. So maybe you're a bit of a shadow worker, and in that you'll also become a bit of a light worker, because you'll be able to spread light and feel love and acceptance. And maybe you're good at like spending time with people who need your help, so you're like very much of a healer. And but I'm really seeing like you are the 999 ending of an energy situation. Like you'll be able to tell somebody like, hey, you know what, you're fine, you're cool, you're perfect for the way you are. This turned more into an advice video, but I'm hoping that you get a clear sense of like your divine purpose and what it could truly mean to you. And I'm also seeing that there's still so many hidden things about your divine purpose. And I'm seeing that in business and maybe even some activism, there's going to be like, you're going to play big roles as well and make big changes, and maybe work with some stars, who knows. Now I'm just like seeing energies and working on it. But yeah, thank you so much, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that you learned something new and that you gathered something interesting. And if you would like to never miss a reading from me or any of my other videos, make sure to subscribe. Or if you just liked my voice, make sure to subscribe. And it would be so beloved if you would leave a like for the video, especially if you heard the message. Maybe leave a little cat emoji in the comments if you are from this reading, and you of course want to share that you were from this reading. And then that's gonna be it. So thank you so much, pile number one. I thank you for letting me read you, and I hope to see you again someday. Goodbye, loves. Ciao. Hello there, beautiful pile number twos. So you have chosen the Phantasma Tarot with the Green Aventurine. And this is going to be about what is your divine purpose. So for your first card, we have Who Are You? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you might be a very giving person who brings a lot of gifts to people and a lot of love and a lot of freedom, and maybe you put people over yourself or beside yourself. Like you've got like so many people in your heart, and none of them are bigger or smaller than you per se. Maybe sometimes they're a little bit bigger than you in your head. And I'm seeing some moths, like maybe that deserve some transformation. And I'm seeing like a lot of that you're very grounded and a very grounded person. And maybe you might spiral sometimes, so you might have like some overthinking issues. Maybe there's something wrong with your hands. You have an issue with your hands. And you're, I guess, kind of scared about it. And but I see that you've got a lot of people with you. You have so much love to give, so much love to know, and very free giving with your money. So then as your second card, this is the Eight of Wands, is also in part one, actually, in pile number one, for the same thing, which is what are they doing? So, and I'm pretty sure you actually got, let's see. No. Okay. No. Okay. So 1 second. So for what I'm seeing, what you're doing right now is truly awakening your gifts, sharing your heart, but mainly in art. I'm really feeling. If this is Isa, hello. But I'm not sure. But I'm really seeing that there's so much like art and so much manifestation coming to fruition, because this card speaks a lot about manifestation, fast movement, energies like flowing your way, and the spiral again. So maybe the spiral, maybe the spiral is actually just like a big place for you to hang your art, and maybe it helps you free your mind a lot. So I guess I'm already getting some advice for you, and that is to actually really like put your energy into the art. Put your energy into the art and really see the diamonds that you hold with the beauty that you hold. Like, you've got so many pieces. You're actually, I'm seeing like actually like a masterpiece worker, like this, like a really good artist. And with all this trauma, but especially story that you've got to tell, these senses of inspiration, I feel like there's still so much inspiration from the past that like still so much inspiration from the past that like is showing you so many more creation senses. And I feel like there's a lot of people that might want to work with you, and maybe this is already what you're doing, because it says what are you doing right now. I feel like also you're supposed, or you're doing like wearing very comfy clothes, and I think this is a really good thing. And I see that you're really like repressing the past, I'm hearing, but also processing the past. But I feel like there's so much to it, and you're just like, there's so much processing, because what I'm seeing, like all the energy that enters here, like it slowly exits there. And but there's so much beauty to it, so many powerful situations. And you might like flowers, so maybe dry some flowers, or like use flowers, like physical flowers, intertwine them with your art in a sense to add some 3D. So maybe if you're actually like into making structures, maybe that could be something interesting. And yeah. So what is your divine purpose? And then we get strength in reverse. So what I'm seeing right off the bat is, once again, a flower. What I'm seeing already is really a big part of your divine purpose is to find a lot of peace, a lot of rest, and like maybe this life is a lot more about your soul coming at peace, like a lot of healing. Yeah, especially healing, but like the healing that I'm experiencing with this situation is just like, I also notice how the flames here are now being used to actually like transmute into power, into flowers. Cool. Okay. Like I'm seeing that you'll be able to let go of all this trauma, of all this past. And I think you're just supposed to hold a very peaceful, meaningful life, and a lot of love, a lot of rest. Like the energy I'm experiencing is a little bit tired, and I feel like you're supposed to just create this very vulnerable position for yourself where you're going to be so authentic, so real, so pure, that if people want to be with you, they must be okay with you. And if they're not okay with you, then you will not be wasting your time with them, because you know who you are, and you know what you want, you know what you're up against. But then not per se in a power sense, unless you want that, of course, like that bitch. But I'm seeing more in the energy of literally peace, having found acceptance with everything. Acceptance with everything. Acceptance with death, acceptance with love, acceptance with pain, acceptance with the self, acceptance with the trauma, especially the parents, and this stuff you've been through. Turn this spiraling into creative endeavors, and creative thinking, and just powerful things. What should you do? Ace of Pentacles. I guess what you should do is like really hone in on what you've gathered so far and all the beauty that you found already. Cause see how this like one little bull is here and now she's like, it's so much larger and there's already a bigger source of land. Because there's still so many thorns like under you, but the thorns kind of stop where you are because your energy is transmuting them into actual art and something that can't harm you anymore, that you're not able to be harmed anymore, but you're still standing on this very like hard place. And this last card is first prize later on. And I'm just seeing that enjoy the little things, enjoy the moments with friends, enjoy going to eat the food and having the money that you do have to actually spend, of course, like go to get a nice drink. Like not everything needs to be too big, but choose those small moments to actually enjoy. So instead of like, oh, I have to go to Disneyland with my friends, just say like, hey, I would love to just like go to the beach for a day and just drink like maybe like a coffee or like a beer or like something. I want to like honestly just like walk around, explore something. Not everything needs to be too expensive. Really like try to see the beauty that you've got and see the creativity that you've got. And because I see also that you might be like in a bit of a financial hustle and things might be a little bit difficult and you might not feel too much freedom in your finances. So therefore, like really hone in on those special occasions, use those little moments, because I really feel like that's a big part of your journey, really inspiring yourself and especially others as well, but mostly yourself because that's the most important thing, but very much others as well. The peace that you will find. That's what this is about. Yeah, this is about balance. The peace, the balance, see how now it's the ace and the two of pentacles. So what you should be doing and what this will lead to, because this is what it will lead to. This is because okay, so what I'm seeing here is this eventually this peace that can be found within will be able to be shared with like a beautiful partner. I'm feeling like this beautiful acceptance of the self with them as well, because what you are is what you manifest into reality for yourself as well, and you'll be able to share yourself and I don't know, really like dance through life, hippo, like don't know what it's called in English, but enjoy the world and be friends with people, but especially like to really find the purpose within and cool, I didn't even want to say that. Really find the purpose within, finding what you are, finding what you want, finding your focus, and not because you have to, but because you want to, and because you feel passionate to, and because you must do because it's your passion. Like to not focus on I need to make big finances or focus on I need to do this big. I just really be completely yourself and hone in on the power that you hold, the beauty that you hold, and maybe accept your dark sides as well a little bit. Yeah, you'll be accepting your dark sides as well, because this is what it will turn into. And see how she's like a little bat, and this is all like very like soft and magical. And now you're already like, what you should do is already like growing some horns, but now you're actually able to fly with that ship. Oh, my head wasn't in frame. But like truly, like I see just like this beautiful like life path for you, this life path full of fruition, this life path full of earth and colors and general energies and reading and poetry, singing and creating art, painting on trees, maybe if the trees would be okay with that, of course, but like painting on the trees and and enjoying the individuality. This, what it will turn into, you'll have these beautiful two partners. I'm really seeing that, and take this advice only if it resonates, but I'm seeing that there could be like a partner for you. This is not going to be for everybody, but it's probably for somebody. Just, you might already have this partner, or you are like going to meet this partner, but I'm getting that you're already with this partner. You're going to be able to accept each other's authenticity again and again as you grow, because you've got so much peace within and so much love for the other and so much acceptance with the self. And if it sometimes doesn't work out, because of this peace within the self, you'll be able to just say like, hey babe, okay, well then I'll see you in a couple of days. Enjoy your time, like be yourself, I'll do my thing, and then I'll see you. Like call me, hit me up, and then we'll just like hang outside and enjoy like the sunset, or like the get cozy together and just like be together again. Just feel so much peace within you. I'm really feeling very drawn to like get one last card for you. What is the last card you want to share? What's the last message you want to share with pile number 2? Thank you, spirits. Thank you, universe, for this very nice, yeah, the Fool. A lot of cards. I don't think that this is the message. Okay. No, I think that this might be the message. Oh, cool. I think you need to be able to start saying no more. No, wait. What's the last message we hold? Pile number 2. Accept the fact that your past is gone and you will be growing up now. 6 of Cups is a childhood card, the card about being in tune with the childhood, and I feel like this might be like not to, it's not that I'm saying that you're not allowed to be, because of course generally you just be okay with the inner child, love the inner child, love the child that you've got, and love the child that you are, but I'm seeing that that time is over. It's not that your child inside is dead, it's you are over. Look how this child and this person over here, they look alike in my opinion, and you've just grown up and you still hold the wonders, but you've gathered all these sticks, all this, I hope you can see it, you've gathered all these wands throughout your life, all these burning sensations, these very memorable moments, but these are behind you. It's time to accept the transformation, the phoenix modus, and that what happened before the phoenix is gone now. See, the phoenix is dead, and you're being revived again. Like really accept that you've got a beautiful state of mind, and that you are at a beautiful place, and that the childhood is allowed to be processed and be put away into a closet because you've been through it, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. You can put it away, it's okay. You've been through it. Like, truly, it's done. You're able to close the door. Say it to yourself now. I'm allowed to close the door. I'm allowed to close the door. It's okay. You've done it, babe. I'm getting a little emotional. It's okay. And you're gonna grow so much more life, so much power, so much beauty. You're gonna be okay. See the beautiful the beautiful, you're just being revived, and you're reviving yourself in a way, and you're gonna be okay. And you slay, mama, or papa, or a non-binary person. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for hearing the message. Thank you for letting me read this energy. You seem like a wonderful person. You are a wonderful person. See? Oh, pretty. I like that. Seems so much more calm. Yeah. Cool. Just use the past to actually like look back on sometimes, to like actually like think about the good times. But besides that, it's no more. And that's good. Okay, loves. Take care of yourselves, okay? You're wonderful and you will be okay. You will be okay. I'll talk to you later. And I'm also seeing a wonderful opportunity for you in the future, upcoming. Okay, ciao. Thank you for listening. If you want to subscribe because you heard the message or because you like me and you don't want to miss another reading, feel free to subscribe. I would be so happy. I would be beyond. And leave a like and maybe comment like a little moon emoji if you came from this tarot reading. Thank you. Beautiful person, beautiful soul. Thank you. Beautiful love. Beautiful purpose. Goodbye. Hello there, beautiful pile number 3s. You have chosen the original Rider-Waite tarot deck with the Malachite on top. So here's the Malachite, if you wanted to see it again. So it already really reminds me of Scream. So you might be panicking a little bit. That's the first thing that I'm seeing, which is understandable. But let's get started. So for your first card, we have Who Are You? So I'm already seeing that you are a person who likes to take things slow, and someone who really enjoys to watch the trees just breeze through the wind and like watch the birds. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. I guess new days are coming, and it feels so good. I don't know the exact lyrics anymore. But it seems I do get the end, like the energy as if you feel a little bit unstable, like you don't know for sure yet where you want to place your foot, and like you don't really know where to cut the rope, and like a little insecure is what I'm hearing, but I don't think you're insecure. I feel like because okay, let's see. What are you doing? Then we get the Two of Pentacles in reverse again. So this talks about disbalance. So for what I'm seeing there is that what you're doing at this very moment is I feel like you're hiding a lot of thoughts, and you've got so many creative endeavors inside of your head, but you're not doing it for some reason. Let's see. I kind of feel like it might be like through the because you're a little bit scared of sharing what you're doing. So really, like, yeah, I guess it's not that easy to say, but for what I'm receiving is truly that you are like so many artists, like you're like this beautiful creative spirit with so many new concepts, and I feel like the places you gain the inspiration from want you to tell these stories. They want you to show what you've gathered through this beauty, the way that your mind processes what you've gathered, like the universe, these trees, this beautiful blue sky, like they feed you this being, and you turn it into art, into something so special, something so creative. But it might also be that you're juggling a bit too much. You're doing too many things in your life at this moment, and like, I guess in a way you might feel like the world is moving really fast and things are going really fast, and suddenly you've gotten a lot older than you were before, and you kind of just wish things would go a little bit slower paced and a little bit like where you could just stare at the sea for hours and hours on end and just like watch people walk by and look at a kid enjoy its ice cream and I don't know, once again, yeah, it feels like you've got this very peaceful being inside of you. So let's see here. Ja? Ja?
Schone kleren in je wasmand.
Oké, cool, dankjewel. Joejoe. Okay. So, you got some more cards than, well, two of them dropped out when the question came, so what is your divine purpose? And look, again, he's just like looking, he's watching the world, he's watching everything until, for what I'm seeing, is like honestly, what you've been doing, what you've gathered is really truly your superpower, and I could even see like you making some music about it and like creating actual art, being able to like perform for people and actually like turn it into a business somehow. And you might be a Gemini, so air element, so, and once again with the ocean, like all the wind and stuff that you could gather, and you might live in a little in a village, but I guess in a way you've kind of like gathered these concepts, but you've kind of, I guess one thing that you want to do is something that you've already for sure found. You're like, there's this one thing that you really adore, that you're really good at. So it might be like music or art or like being an accountant. I don't know, like there's so many things that could be possible. Maybe like a shoemaker. I honestly couldn't know. But I guess what your cool, okay, so what your divine purpose is in that sense is to explore all the new ways that you could express this one thing, because I feel like this one wand you've got here, which is like chained with this iron around it, or like at least that's what I'm seeing. Like I feel that you are supposed and allowed to like, because this is like something that it's this one wand, like it's so you've got this, so what I'm seeing is that you are supposed to be a big part of your journey is to like actually find new ways to like explore new ways to express your creativity. I feel like you are the type of person who has beyond the capabilities, but like also this longing and this divine purpose, because this is genuinely the card that came out for your divine purpose, to actually explore new ways, pave new ways, the way that like the person said, you know what, like I'm gonna take a different route to this like one country by boat, and then like they suddenly found this whole new continent. Like that's the energy that you have, and I'm seeing that you're supposed to like praise this childhood. Oh, cool. And maybe I really see for some reason that you'd be an amazing parent, but I don't know why. So if this is something that you're interested in, like maybe this is a little confirmation that you should do it someday if you want to. But yeah, so I really see that because the temperance talks a lot about like doing things in gradual care and taking slow steps and making sure that to make sure that you take care of yourself in a sense, and to be sure about the not per se, yeah, sure about the decisions you make in a sense. And I feel that you do want that energy and you have that energy, but I feel like you are allowed to like pave new ways with these new steps, but of course make sure that you're not standing on broken glass, or that you're like not stepping into any thorns, and just make sure that you're okay. And like, but you're allowed to explore these new things, and because you'd be paving ways for new people to follow behind you. And but if that's not what you want to hear, you're there to like actually explore new ways, new things. You are the explorer, the adventurer. I'm feeling like the energy of the Fool, which talks all about this person who is going to take this leap off of this cliff, like into the unknown, but then like fully supported by the angels. I heard Angel Raphael very strongly, so that's really cool. Angel Raphael wants to say that you're going to be able to make your steps very, very shortly, and be sure to make sure that you're going to be fine with the capabilities for money, and carefully make your way to the parents so you can make sure that they understand your situation, unless they don't want you to go, which is something else. Just go for it though. If that resonated, that was completely like, what should you do? The moon, the Empress. What this is gonna lead to. That was completely like divinely guided. I did not speak any of those words myself. So if that resonated, that was like genuinely a message from Archangel Raphael. He really wanted to like send you a message. That's really cool. Okay. That's really pretty. Thank you for giving me, thank you Raphael for that message. Wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing for that is that there might be like this opportunity for you, or this thing that I feel like this opportunity is coming your way, and it might seem a little bit scary, but you should really go for it. And this is truly gonna live out your truth in the best and most honest, authentic way you could ever do. You are gonna be able to live another life again and again and again with this beautiful power that you gain from this story. Once again, and you're gonna be so comfortable, but then at the same time, it's gonna be so much fun. And I see that you're gonna be able to, like a lightning strike, you're gonna be able to, like, everywhere you go, you're gonna be like a chaka, and not with a knife, but like with Blixen, like the thorn. Okay, my storage is full again, but I'm seeing that there's this something hidden from you. You might also be a Cancer, so we have Gemini or Cancer. But this is what should you do. Walk into the unknown, truly. Pave the path. See the path again. Pave the path. The same one. Truly special. Cool. Forget your humanity in a way. If that makes sense. And like go like in this dog mode, and just like explore the world in like dog mode, like explore the world in fun, in pleasure, in enjoyment, in curiosity, play with friends, do it all. And this is truly gonna lead to the Empress energy being able to give life, fertility. So speaking about children again, interesting. But this is gonna lead to your, like, I see like loads of bus rides and like beautiful moments, maybe meditating or riding by a tree, because this is what it's gonna lead to. It's truly gonna lead. This is a really random message, but if you've thought about wanting to go into transition, go for it. Like truly, if you want to go into transition, because I was getting this almost like masculine energy, so of course, like, take that how it resonates, but like that really doesn't mean anything. But now I'm seeing, like, I don't know, somehow it jumped out to me. And of course, don't like let this be the final deciding factor. Think about it some more. But this is also something I know quite some about, so you can always reach out to my Instagram, and we could have a discussion about gender identity. But I could see that being something for you, but it could also mean just like a beautiful beautiful partner in a way. So because I'm seeing this like feminine person, this beautiful feminine person in the future, and if you are already like the feminine type in a way, then I'm just seeing like that you'll feel really comfortable and really confident in your life, and really could say like I've lived what I wanted to live, and I'm okay with that. Um, yeah, so much beauty, so much abundance. Like you are truly supposed, your divine purpose is just really so abundant, and sharing your wisdom with people, and learning about the emotions, learning about the earth, learning about all the energies, and being able to combine them all together and make something of it. Philosophize, philosopher, think about it in a philosophical, yeah, okay. Explore all the cups. Is it half full? Is it empty? Is it full? Like, how do you experience it? And yeah, damn. Because I was already talking about exploring new things, going into the unknown. Look how the moon completely speaks about like hidden things, things being hidden from you, like things you do not know are up towards you. And so, they're both like, they're all like walking towards this path and going to like walk the path towards the moon, the hidden things, the things we do not know nor can speak about because we're supposed to enjoy them in the moment. Yeah. Truly, you're gonna be, you feel like a really special person and a really cool creative spirit. And journal everything that you do, because one day you could write a really cool biography about it. So start writing down what you are up to, what you're doing, every single thing, and balance it all out. Find more balance in yourself, like feel more rest, more peace, and make sure to like maybe go camping someday, and really maybe, yeah, of course, take the phone with you just in case, but generally just like maybe leave it behind some more, or just like cancel out some of the apps, delete some of the apps, like just really sleep more. Maybe speak to the universe sometimes, because I was hearing prayer, but I, unless you're like Christian, of course, like make sure to like pray some more, and think and talk to the higher being that you could believe in, or maybe just talk aloud. Like if you do not believe in a higher source and a higher power, just like speak to the trees, speak to your closet, speak to yourself, speak to your notebook, like because it helps with processing, it helps with thinking, because you're thinking aloud. And besides that, um, your life is only just getting started. That's something that I do feel and do see. No, not just getting started. I feel like you are in a big part of your life, and this big jungle is going to be created from your energies. This, you're gonna be you're a very powerful soul, very powerful soul, and you're gonna be this, because now, but now it feels like a want to me. Like you're able to like bestow power upon people and take it away from people. You hold the earth, you were, because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's honestly what I think I'm seeing for you, because otherwise I feel like I might be saying too much. I feel like this card might have some things to say some more. This one as well. You might have some curly hair. Yeah, one thing, oh wow, beautiful. One thing that I'm seeing is like by this path, eventually you're going to be able to lead the emotions through you some more, and actually like put them into use, and actually like with all the wisdom that you've got, with all the emotions that you've gathered throughout your life, you're going to be able to share so much wisdom with so many beautiful people. And this is going to leave you feeling so abundant, so clear, so fresh, so new, because these people are going to be able to process with you and take gradual temperance, like gradual care with each other, and share with each other. But find this balance, yeah, once again, find this balance somewhere, because I'm also really bad at that. But I guess more in a sense, sometimes just stop looking at things and just meditate, just stop. Not even meditation, so don't even breathe. Just really just don't do shit. Like, I shouldn't be, yeah, okay. But just don't do anything, just breathe and stand there and look at the ocean and be. No thoughts, just be. That ocean thing was a little just gathered. Just even lay in your bed, do anything, just be, because you deserve it. Powerful soul, and express those beautiful ideas you've got with this big hat, with all these concepts. Write them down, and make some funny things out of them. Just enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. You've got this, you beautiful being. And yeah, if you wanted to have a child someday, this confirmation from Spirit that is part of your divine purpose as well, if you want it to be. Because of course you're still in alignment, and of course always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening. You truly have this really special story to me. I think you're really cool, and really take care, and leave a little let's see, leave a little angel in the comments if this reading was for you, if you want to, of course, because it was an honor doing this reading for you. This was really cool. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, and make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my readings or any of my other videos, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if this video resonated in any way, and so much power to you. Continue doing what you're doing and take this leap. The message from Rafael seems really important to me, so if it resonated, really take it in somewhere and like breathe through relativity in any way. You are power, you are God, you are gorgeous, you are power, blah 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 blah. Go do this. You got this. Be this creative spirit. Lead the way. Down. Thank you, love. And maybe buy a malachite if you're into crystals. Malachite helps a lot with like processing old trauma and finding new positive ways of processing your emotions. Okay. Bye, loves. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello there, beautiful pile number 4s. You've chosen my first and very close tarot deck, The Little Prince. I've got a lot of love for these cards. And you chose the ring with the moonstone. So I'm already, because the moonstone is a lot about like feminine energy, so like Empress energy, and it also speaks about the moon, which the moon depicted in tarot could talk about hidden things. So you might be like kind of a secretive person or somebody who keeps to themselves. So the first card we get, who are you? Oh, that's really pretty. That's the 7 of Cups. That's really cool. I like that a lot. So, the 7 of Cups speaks a lot about somebody who is a dreamer. So you seem to be a dreamer. Somebody who makes things happen, who thinks about life, who makes all these, like, you dream things into reality. Wow. You feel the grass, you feel the world, you try to feel in touch with life, in touch with the world. You want to feel intertwined. Because it's so much about dreaming, like, all the possibilities. You seem to be somebody who might be a little bit of a loner, and somebody who, like, not per se a loner, but like a lonesome wolf, someone who likes to view things in their own way. And you're a dreamer, a thinker, somebody who thinks things into reality, thinks what else is possible. I'm seeing like creative senses. I see that you might really like cartoons and fun things like that. And I see you're very in tune with your third eye. You see things from the spiritual realm very well. You do things in your own way. You find companionship with anything and everything. You might have a pet who you really like and who you really adore. I see like it seems like maybe sometimes you seem to lose touch with reality a little bit, and that you have a hard time staying in tune with, staying grounded and staying in tune with the world around you. Let's see what you're doing. That's the second card. So you're taking things slow, and it seems like you're maybe chasing the wrong person, and the wrong person, maybe like romantically. It seems like you felt this coldness around you, this lack of energy, this lack of life, and you feel it with this one person, and it might be really hard to let go of, but you've got them by your side, because notice how the fox is, here you're following the fox, but the fox is really like for who you are, the fox is by your side. And there is a lot of life, and maybe this is more and more in your imagination, and you've got so much creation in your world. And I'm seeing some travel for you as well. You seem scared of horses for some reason. Maybe because you're a witch. Okay, let's go to the third card. What is your divine purpose? Interesting. I see that your divine purpose is honestly, and of course this is like the first part of it, but it's really starting to start to identify where your issues may lie, tackle pains, tackle hurt, and to see what life can mean, to see what life can do. It seems like you've got a big head, and it's to tackle these anxieties and these troubles inside of you, to get more clarity. And I see that maybe fashion is a big thing for you. You're somebody who identifies like where do things lie, where is it you're an identifier. You're somebody who can pinpoint things very well, and you might be quite new to this reality, this realm, and you're really trying to identify like what is it around me, what is it that I am, what is it that I hold. And I guess you're trying to attack with this sword, because here you've got like the knight like chasing after the fox, or like you're trying to find a place for your sword to lay and for your sword to stay. And it seems like you're just really trying to identify, you're really just in a big journey of exploration and doing so many things and filling your cup, finding places to find some water, but also to lay your water down and to relax. And I feel like, oh cool, you might be like somebody who's supposed to like travel the world, see the dimension that we're in, truly hold like the thousands of things that are possible, and really go through everything in life, and maybe be a bit of a farmer. You might be somebody who's supposed to like save life on Earth. That's something that's super strange. What should you be doing? I guess what this says is that you should really try to enjoy life more and see the moment more and find loves, maybe go on some dates. Like maybe go on some dates with some people, find some love, find some lovers, and try to step over this late consciousness, this way of thinking, and see that this reality can also be reality, that you can be who you want to be. And I guess I'm also seeing that you should go get a drink with some people somewhere and just have fun and enjoy life in the little moments and think in your own ways, do what you want. I just really get the energy like you are just this big authenticity picture. You're supposed to be somebody who's going to be super strong and exploring themselves, exploring their reality, somebody who's really powerful and super strong in their identity, and super like well put. You're going to be able to sew it all together and make it a big picture. And because you're exploring all these different things, there's going to be a way for you to intertwine them all, to make them all put them all together. And I'm also seeing like maybe like in activism, like seeing everybody and seeing everybody's picture of you and seeing how everybody is in their life and in their lifetime, and really put them all together and see the strength that you hold. And just, it seems like there's been like a lot of pain in the past, but that this is like something that can be turned into something pretty, but will also always be kind of painful to you and strange to you. And I guess you should also see that the land behind you, the people that you've got, are full of like water, are full of wanting to help, full of support. You've got so much beauty, and you should wear the adaptation, the strength that you hold, the power that you hold. And I guess like accept the rose behind you, like accept that the rose is a part of your life, and that you can start imagining again and just relax and just be. And I feel like this is just a big journey of acceptance and slow movement and like power. I'm wanting to grab the book for this one. The Page of Wands in reverse, so we've got 2 pages here. And this card, I pulled this card with the intention of what will this all turn into? What will this lead to for you? And I guess a big part of it is for you to be able to stand still and say, I'm okay where I am, to find adaptation in all senses, in all ways, and truly find the light at the end of the tunnel. Be a creative spirit, create with your intentions, with your power. You seem to be a very spiritual person, and somebody very in tune with their heart and with their femininity and with the way of like feeling. And I guess like your divine purpose honestly just isn't like this one thing. It's you exploring the whole realm, this whole place, this whole power unit. Like see everything that is possible, see everything that it contains, and put it all into the sword of like power, and update the sword and feel it all and become so strong, become such strength. So let's see. Wow, okay. I already like found it like really quite quickly. The Page of Wands, character inspiration, the railway man, a spiritual seeker, a person just beginning to burn, gathering firewood to someday ignite the soul's fire. So I guess what I'm seeing is that your soul's fire will be burning. You will be burning, you'll be traveling, the train that you put on a track, it's gonna start doing its thing. You're gonna leave your goods in the train and say, find your way to the beautiful places where it needs to be, and you're just gonna continue on with your beautiful path, with your divine path. And hey Siri, what does the Page of Wands in reverse mean?
Here's an answer from adelwin.com. The reversed Page of Wands represents hesitancy and procrastination.
Interesting. I'm really sealing it in as a traveling person, somebody who is going to really truly do whatever it is that is on their path. Somebody who just walks their path, and if something falls off the path, then it's off the path, and if something new comes on the path and that does succeed full way, then that is the way that it's supposed to go. And you're going to be powerful. You're going to be an amazing spirit. You're going to be so strong in all the ways you weigh, and there's going to be beautiful opportunities your way. And I just see that there's no one big purpose to your life. There's just, and this is for everybody the case, but for you it really stands out to me because this, like, there's not even that much energy to me in this situation. Like, there's so much energy to it, but it's kind of hard for me to read because, yeah, I guess a little hard for me to read because it's really starting to make sense. It's your journey, it's your path. You are just gonna go on this path, and then you are your divine purpose. Finding yourself, igniting your own soul. Yeah, igniting your own soul, finding the power within, and sealing the truth within, and seeing, like, hey, this is truly who I am. Making the trees grow life again somehow, one way or another. You'll figure it out, like, because you're cool, and then it's gonna do its own thing, and then once the trees are gone, you're just gonna be like, okay, well, I guess I've got some other place to go now. You're a lightning bolt. You're just gonna shine your light wherever you can, and then just continue doing your thing. But just relax. I'm also seeing a lot of meditation, becoming in tune with the soul, maybe some maybe some psychedelics, but please make sure to do your research if you are going to do that. Like, make sure to be kind to yourself and make sure that you're okay and that you're going to be safe and that you do it very responsibly. And if you're under the age of 18, do not do it. Okay? Period. Okay. Besides that, this is really pretty. I really see that the way that you communicate, the way that you talk about your life, the way that you do your thing, literally makes roses turn blue. They're still who they are, but you fully develop them into this new consciousness, this new being. You are like this angelic creature, this beautiful person who can make so many things happen with anybody. Like, you show this person like a sword, and then the person's gonna be like, okay, what am I gonna do with the sword? I guess, like, and they're thinking like, okay, what am I gonna do with the sword? And then you give him like a little, like, the hoe, and then they're just gonna be like, okay, what do I do with this? And then it breaks, and it's like, oh, okay, well, but then they'll figure out something else to do, and they'll find another way for them to, like, do something with it. And with the bucket, like, I really feel like whatever is on your path, you're gonna find a way to do it. You're this creative, smart spirit, and you're really cool. You're really special. You've got this special little being. Like, especially if this is the way that the cards wanted to speak to me, I really feel like this is just going to be your journey. You're gonna be the one doing your journey. It's gonna be your path. So that's, honestly, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And of course, if you do want to know more, I do also do personal readings, and these of course do come with a small fee because this is like, that's a little different than a general reading, but I would honestly love to just dream with you and think of the realities together. So you can find me on Instagram at Visions of Rafael, and Yeah, I mean, I would love if you, if you heard this reading, then, and you want to do it, of course, do a little a fox emoji in the comments, because I would love to see, of course, if you want to share if this was meant for you, and leave a like if you want to, and subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more of me and you don't want to miss a reading and you just want to see what I've got in store. Yeah, maybe get yourself a nice ring, buy yourself some nice, like a nice jewelry, maybe with a moonstone. I'm also seeing like a garnet. But that's gonna be it for you. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy, and thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank the angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Rafael. Thank you, Michael. And then I hope to see you again. Have an amazing day. Take care of yourself, and make sure to just take it easy on yourself. Okay, you've got this. You're a beautiful, powerful spirit. Goodbye. Ciao, love.